can do whatever we want.
Hey, little mama, one kiss, $25.
Were your parents related, like before they were married?
You're a jackass!
Forever, 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 ever, forever, ever, forever never seems that long until you.
So today we're talking about the Far Side comics. These are actually classic American gems because Gary Larson was an American cartoonist who's brilliant because everybody knows about like political cartoons. You can tell or make a whole point. I was gonna say tell a story or make a whole point with just one drawing. To give you a little history, Gary Larson published his first comic in the Seattle Times in 1979. So shout out to him. Obviously, them and the dog are gonna eat Larry here because he fair is fair. No, right. I guess that's the whole thing. Fair is fair. Yeah, we're gonna choose the dog because you lost, bro. So the dog gets to stay. Sorry. Fair is fair. It's fucked up, but I get what they're trying to say. Many of the Far Side installments had something to do with dogs, and whenever they were introduced into familiar scenarios, it was always funny. Featuring a company of people lost at sea, the panel cast a dog as a character, ready to chow down on one of his fellow sailors to stay alive. Mixing Larson's signature brand of dark humor with his love of all things canine, the strip only gets funnier the longer the reader looks at it. The picture's pretty bleak, gentlemen. The world's climates are changing. The mammals are taking over, and we all have a brain about the size of a walnut. Far Side Dinosaur comics are among the most popular, and one strip features dinosaurs getting some bad news has certainly stood the test of time. A Stegosaurus leads a conference and delivers dire information about the state of the world regarding climate and the rising threat of mammals. Well, yes, but like I said, I guess, art is definitely what you pull from it. If you just pull a laugh from this, then no facts. Like, that is literally the point. This is dark in a way because he's looking at, what is that, a leg of chicken? A branch, a saw, and he's in a barn. Cow tools. Okay, someone's gonna have to give me a little bit of information about this one, I'm not gonna lie. Not all of Larson's work were immediately met with cheers, and some even had viewers so confused that they were outraged. Essentially, the first comic character to ever become a meme. The perplexing image of a cow standing over an array of useless implements reeled up the Far Side faithful. What the fuck? To the point that Larson thought that this Far Side comic would end his career. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because, when I look at it, okay, so, but there was something he was trying to, like, portray. Because, like, there's a cow, and I think the name, like, I think he fucked up with the name. Because I definitely understand a cow looking at a conveyor belt or a utility, like, or like, you know what I'm saying, like a assembly line, and thinking like, this is fucked up, or like kind of looking at its faith or like its destiny to be slaughtered. It's, you have the barn over there, so obviously he's like a slave or something. He's looking at, these cow tools. I don't know. I don't think these are, I don't know. It's a little dark, maybe. Maybe he was trying to just, maybe he was just trying to put it in your face, like, like a vegan would. Like, hey, here, like, look how, wouldn't this be fucked up if the cow saw what you would call cow tools? Maybe that's what he was trying to say. But why were they outraged about this? The cartoon confused many readers who wrote or phoned in seeking an explanation of the joke. In response to the controversy, Larson issued a press release clarifying that that the thirst of the cartoon was simply that if a cow were to make tools, they would lack something in sophistication. It had been described as arguably the most loath Far Side strip ever, while also becoming a popular internet meme. They're all immobilized. Is that what it is? They're all like all the pets are immobilized. Like they can't do shit. Like he took the freaking the cat legs from him. The piranhas in a bowl and the parrots in a cage. Maybe. I don't know. Business? Big business? What is this? Gary Larson's fascination with animal behavior and morbid humor often led to one-off jokes whose image spoke volumes. This strip shows a pet store that happened to be selling a piranha in a fishbowl while looking at it from the side. While looking at it from the side is a cat with peg legs, or peg paws as it were. It's hilariously awful, but one that exhibits everything the Far Side was known for and still tickles the funny bones of any reader who sees it today. But what's funny about it? See, I'm over here thinking that it's some big meaning. There's no big meaning in this. It's just to laugh at the fact that there's a piranha and cat with peg legs. It shows that cavemen have intellect. Damn, this was made in 82. While most people don't take comic strips too seriously, one Larson classic actually had a real impact on the science of paleontology. Paleontology. Like, they really think people just supposed to know that shit. Like, bro, I tell you, some doctors don't even know that shit. They be like, paleontology. Nigga, I know shit about the body, bro. I don't know shit. What the fuck is paleontology? No, but this could be more true, bro. This could be more true. Niggas stupid as hell, gifted as hell, bro. You know. While TV shows, movies, and even video games have been set in schools, whenever Larson touched on the subject, readers knew it was going to be hilarious. So simple and yet so hilarious. The image of a boy attempting to push open a pool door will never not be side-splitting. No, that is pretty funny. Below the simple surface gag, the strip is also making clever commentary about how book-smart people sometimes lack common sense. Many of the Far Side comics grew to have lives of their own, but some have become hilarious staples of popular culture. 1987, and this guy already came up with the concept of Back at the Barnyard. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That shit was funny, bro. Aside from dogs, Larson's main muse when crafting a Far Side comic was the truly bovine. Larson was never afraid to put his cow subjects in absurd situations, and seeing a cow getting chewed out for grilling something is so much funnier than if it was a human. The comic shows off more of Larson's dark sense of humor, as the reader can only assume that the cow is grilling meat from his own kind. This must really show the importance of, like, COVID. It should have definitely came out before then, because, who would have thought, like, niggas wasn't really washing their hands? Like, I get it, bro, but, you know what, I think I understand. Because when I started working at Burger King, I actually did realize how many people did not wash their hands. The Far Side finds a lot of humor in the social contracts humans abide by, and this strip certainly gets mileage out of one of the most important. Just as a man is returning from the washroom, an alarm rings out in a big in big bold letters, didn't wash hands. As everyone in the restaurant looks over at the unfortunate soul, humans can't ever know if someone's ever washed their hands after using the restroom, and there's obviously no authority to ensure that they do. But Larson presents hilarious. Larson presents a hilarious look at a world where hand washing isn't just required; it's punished if one stepped outside of the contract. The rest of the humanity has to agree to it. I don't know how they giving it up in like certain Asian countries, but I feel like they not playing with niggas in North Korea. Like I feel like in North Korea they'll shoot your hands off if you don't wash them shits. Though Gary Larson was often extremely clever with his witty jokes when crafting a Far Side comic, his best work sometimes came when he got a little silly. While there are plenty of that, movies should never be watched on an airplane as they take advantage of people's fear of flying. Rarely is anything humorous ever made of the common phobia. The mundane nature of a man fumbling with an extremely dangerous switch is so nerve-wracking that it's hilarious, and simplicity of the wings falling off switch is so simple that it's genius. I'm sorry, I don't know who's sucking this guy's dick so hard, but it's not hilarious, bro. This is actually not funny at all. Yeah, the switch that just said wings fall off, man. That was so classic, bro. So classic. It was an edgy move, you know. He just put the wings fall off, bro. You know, it made so much sense. It was great, man. It was great. It was very great. Just plain and just great simplicity. The simplicity of the wings that fall off. No, this was funny though. Like he got the bag ready to just scare him while he's obviously hammering away at a very important missile. Or a very important task. First of all, like if he mess up, they're dead. Like let's be real. So, it's a Warhead fuel. That's hilarious. What this must mean? Like he's obviously like making a comment about like people will be stupid in the most important times of your life. It's funny. All right, I think that I am done here.
My bad. I just really came to flex. Cut a check, keep it moving, what's next? All my people like to talk, smoke, we want it all and no less. I just really came to flex. Couple diamonds on my neck, all on my neck.